Welcome everyone! Today I'm going to show you how I made myself in The Sims, and it was a bit of a struggle to be honest, so I'm going to show you what I actually did and how it turned out. I didn't know what hair to go with, and that was a struggle up until way later. You'll see when I actually go with the hair that I decided in the end. But I was a bit unsure about this hair, but I think I go with this one for a while, just adjusting my skin tone as well. With the new range of skin tones, it was so much easier to find one that made sense. And then I had to do my eyebrows, which my eyebrows are different, so they're like cousins, not like sisters, so it was a bit difficult to make ones that looked roughly like mine do. But then I had to adjust the size of my eyes, and you'll see that I go back and redo a few things throughout the whole video. My nose was another one that I couldn't really get exactly how it is, because my nose, if you've ever seen my face, my nose is a bit like a butt nose, has a bit of a split in the middle, and that's not something we have in The Sims. So I think there's a few things that we don't have in the game that just made it impossible to look like myself. I went with this kind of nose which roughly looks a bit more like mine, and then I also struggled with the lips because my top lip is much thinner than the bottom one. Not much thinner, but it is thinner, I notice it. And I couldn't really get it to look right in The Sims without it looking like I was pouting, which is not my face, so I couldn't really get that right. But I decided on that, and then I went back and looked at different hairs again. I don't know why I made it black at one point, but I did go back and look at different hairs. I didn't know that I wanted a hairstyle that was down, but you can see I struggled a bit, went back with the lips again here, just trying to figure out something that looked a bit more like myself, which again, this is the thing that I was saying, it looks like I'm pouting. That's not what my face looks like, so I struggled to make something that looks like myself. I think some people have faces that you can recreate in The Sims and some people don't, and I think I have a face that is not able to be recreated. My chin also has a bit of that split like my nose, and I couldn't really get that right in The Sims either. But it's fine. Again, like I said, I went back with a few of the things that I just couldn't get it right, because I thought I need to get my face right before I do the rest, otherwise it's just not gonna look anything like myself. But I did then try to do a bit of makeup, bit of a natural makeup. Also still, I do want that option in The Sims. They need to come up with an option where you can just copy and paste makeup from one style to another, because it's a bit of a pain having to go back and forth and redoing your makeup for every single style, especially if you want to do a similar thing. But I tried to get a lip color that looks like what I usually wear, and then went back with the earrings and tried to figure something out. But you'll see later on that I changed the hair and you don't see the earrings. Also with glasses, I wear glasses but not on a normal day-to-day basis, but I try to figure out, do I want to wear them or not. Then going back to my hair again, you'll see here, I went to do my clothes, but I still wasn't happy with the hair, so I had to go back and redo it, and I think I'm happy with the one that I did. This one here looked a bit too fancy for me, so I went with this one that's a bit shorter, not super straight, but down, and just I think that looks a bit more with the side part like what I usually have, so I went with that, and I think that's the final one that I decided on. For my everyday wear, I went with some mom jeans, because I wear mom jeans all the time, blue mom jeans especially, so I went with those. And then the top, I wanted to go with this one, which is quite cute, but I think I decided to use that on a different style, and I ended up going with a custom content top, which is just white with a knot, which looks like something I would actually wear, so I went with those. And for the shoes, I usually wear Vans. They don't have Vans in the game, I don't have custom content Vans, so I just went with the base game trainers that kind of look like the colors of Vans, and that's what I ended up going with. And then I did a little watch. I usually wear an Apple Watch, so I just tried to find one that looked kind of like that. And then you'll see I do loads of screenshots because I was using this for my icon, so I've done loads of screenshots that you'll see throughout. And then I figured out I wanted to do a bit of a necklace, and yeah, I don't think that's on the screenshots unfortunately that I have on my icon, but I did go with a necklace in the end. Going back and forth with the watches, but then going to the formal wear, which looks nothing like any dress that I've ever worn or owned or anything like that, but I thought it looked very nice, and if I had the option, I'd like to wear something like that, so that's what I went with. Very similar makeup and just a little necklace here. And then for the shoes, I was struggling because if it was up to me, I would not wear high heels with this. So I just went with the flat, pointy black shoes that you can see here. I did try a few because why not? I need to try them on. If they had these in all black, I would have gone with them, but anyway. Going to the workout wear, just got black everything because this is actually what I would wear if I was working out. Maybe different sports bra, but black trousers, like black leggings, short leggings, cycling shorts, I guess they're called. So yeah, that's what I went with. Pretty plain, but realistic to what I would actually wear. And then for my sleepwear, I was struggling because I usually just wear a top to sleep, and I was struggling with what to do here because I wanted to be accurate, but I also didn't want it to be, you know, me in my underwear and stuff like that. But I think I ended up doing just a top and underwear, being a bit more realistic. I did want to go with the long shirt, like boyfriend shirt type of thing, because I like that look in The Sims, but it's not realistic. I don't wear that to bed. But yeah, that's what I went with. And then going with the party wear, here's what I struggle with a bit, because party wear, I think it's a bit of a weird thing in The Sims. And then here I forgot that I actually wear an engagement ring, so I did go back and find one and put it across all the different styles that I could. It's not formal, but it's not casual. They could use it for a dinner party, so I went with something a bit more casual, but just slightly nicer than the everyday wear that I did. So just black jeans, and then I just had to go back to the top that I showed you earlier that I didn't decide in the end, because it is quite nice. I think it came out with the Dream Home decorator pack, and it just looked like that. I think that looks very nice. And then I think I changed the jeans, but there were still black colored jeans because they look a bit fancier than blue jeans. And for the shoes, I think I went with a little bit of a heel, but not proper. I was looking at boots. I ideally would have liked some heeled booties to go with this, because that looks like something I would wear, but they didn't have any, and I didn't have any that looked like what I wanted to. So I just went with that, put on the same necklace that I have for my everyday wear, and that's it. Swimwear, very plain, just a one piece, a black one piece, that's it, good. Oh, I actually changed it. To go with something. I forgot about this. Did I change it? No, I did go with black one piece. Yeah, I thought so. And then for hot weather, just short mom jeans and a black top. I have about 6 tops that look just like this one, so it makes sense that I would actually put this on my sim self. And then just some black sandals to go with it. I'm not a huge fan of the game sandals, but I think, yeah, they looked okay for this. Redoing my makeup here as well. Looking at winter wear as well, it was a bit difficult because I liked this one with the fluffy brown one, but that's not something I wear, so it was a bit difficult to find something that I actually enjoyed. But I think I found something that was okay in the end. And this is the result, I think. I just wanted to do some boots that look like my Timberland boots. And that's kind of what that looked like. I think I'm quite happy with all the different styles that I have here. And then I just had to choose an aspiration. For the aspiration, I went with one of the knowledge ones, and then for my traits I started with the genius trait, and then I think I did geek and cat lover, but I'm a bit sad. I should have done the vegetarian one. I think I really should have done that instead of geek or genius. I think I want to keep cat lover, but yeah, one of the other two I think I would have changed. Maybe I would have changed genius because, you know, it's, yeah, I could have changed that one. And then for the likes and dislikes, I think I just did a few on the hobbies, but not the other two because I don't find them that helpful. But that's it, that's my sim self. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please keep watching, subscribe, and like my videos.